Welcome to the third week of 2024, a time when the year is settling into its own rhythm and our intentions are finding sturdy ground. I do hope this message finds you in great spirits, ready to embrace the unique energy that January the 15th through to the 21st holds for each and every one of us. As we navigate the currents of this week, it's a period of consolidation, a time to anchor our aspirations, refine our plans. Whether you're diligently working towards your goals, or maybe it's a New Year's resolution, are finding solace in the beauty of winter's calm, know that the universe is conspiring to support your undertakings. This week invites us to channel the disciplined energy of winter, like nature itself, taking a pause before a burst of spring. It's an opportune time for strategic moves, organized efforts, and grounding our ambitions in practical steps. I am thrilled to have you here, part of this cosmic journey. Together, let's dive into the cards of the week, uncovering insights and finding inspiration to make these mid-January days purposeful, meaningful, fulfilling. Now stay tuned as we unravel the cosmic threads from January the 15th through to the 21st through the tarot. Remember that this is for all zodiac signs, whether it be your sun, moon, or rising. And if you're unsure about what your moon or rising sign is, I've left a link to my free natal chart below so that you can gather that information for yourself. I'm excited to share insights, offer guidance, and be a part of your journey as we navigate the energies of this transformative week. Wishing you a week filled with intentional strides. Let's make it a purposeful week together. I'll see you there. Welcome, Aquarius. This is your weekly focus for January the 15th through to the 21st, 2024. I'm Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thanks so much for being here. I truly appreciate it. If you take a moment, I'd love it if you put into the comments where you're from. I'm Ontario, Canada. Where are you from? I'd love to know. Love to get to know you a little bit better. Absolutely. And big news for you, right? The sun is moving into your sign towards the end of the week. So I will say it in advance, happy birthday. And Pluto moves into your sign at the end of the week. Now, it will jump back into Capricorn one more time before actually staying in your sign for like the next 20 years. But Pluto is our driving force. It's death and rebirth, win at all costs. And so you will have that drive, you will have that incentive, just a natural incentive, a natural drive to create, to invent, to step into the world that you want to be your reality going forward. And maybe that's even reinventing yourself in some way. I almost get, though, it could be a very spiritual week for you. It could be also one where you are, even though it's new moon energy, you're looking at the things that you want to leave in the past. You want to move away from certain things. You want to experience new energy, and you know that that can't be possible with the old lingering. It could also about, your spirituality, just taking time to meditate, taking time to dream, taking time to envision your life going forward. Okay. Our underlying energy for this week is, see, I'm not kidding. The Fool shows up. This is a brand new path. This is a brand new start. This is a brand new reality that you are stepping into. Maybe a brand new you. Okay? You don't need much in order to do this. You've already got everything that you need in order to go forward on this path. The reinvention of your world, your reality, yourself. Our first card is the Five of Swords. Five of Swords is usually play well with others. I think you do for the most part. The Aquarian is all about the collective, all about groups of people. So I would have to say But this is where you stand in your values, your beliefs, your decisions to go forward, and you don't let people sway you. Okay? If they try to sway you in any way, I think you will be fast to cut them out of your life this week. Or at least limit your interaction with them, because you don't need the criticisms, you don't need the down energy. You want the up energy. You want people who believe in you, who support you, who stand behind you, who love you, who appreciate you and what you do. And those people will be around you as well. And yes, you are walking forward together, absolutely, with them. We have the Seven of Cups. So just the Pluto energy alone, you know, you don't have to do it all in one day. You don't have to make decisions today for what you're going to be doing a week from now, a month from now, 5 years from now. We want to think it through. We want to consider all the facts. We want to maybe do some research. We definitely want to ask some questions. We want to make sure that when we grab the cup that we are wanting to fill with beauty and harmony, that it is a cup that already has beauty and harmony involved in it. Okay, from the bottom, we cannot tell what's in those cups. And some things are wonderful. Some things are our dreams come true. Others, not so great. So we really want to think them through before we make that commitment to ourselves, our commitments to others, to go forward in a certain light. We have the sun, yeah. Of course you've got the sun. The sun is shining on you. You are the sun. You are that light. You are that vibration. And you know that you've reached a certain point in your path where you must evolve or you must stagnate, one or the other. So this is a time to, and you maybe you didn't even know how you wanted to go forward up till this moment in time, but now you're starting to understand that path. You're starting to see that path for what it is, what it offers you, and what you offer it. For work and career, we have the Five of Wands. We have 2 fives on the board. So there's going to be a lot of busyness in your life this week. Absolutely. There's also going to be a lot of energy to create happiness and joy, giggles and laughter, and allow your creativity to flow a little bit this week. The Five of Wands, this is getting together with other people in order to create your success. Maybe at work you're creating a team, a network of people in order to bring something into being. Maybe you are brainstorming together. Maybe you are working collectively together in order to create something bigger than just one of you could do on your own. And it takes others people's talents and abilities as well as your own. Make space for their talents and abilities to shine, as well as bringing your abilities, your talents to the table as well. So if you are looking, well, you know, if you are thinking of creating a money stream, it would have to be with other people, I would think. There has to be other people involved in what you do. Maybe you're doing a tag team or something, or you know, at least one of you is videotaping while the other one is talking, or are doing whatever you're doing to promote yourself out there. Maybe one does the books and the other one is the creative one. Whatever it may be, okay, it's gonna take a tribe to really make it as successful as you want it to be. You can't do it alone. No person is an island. So it's really about reaching out to others who have strengths and who has abilities that may not be your strengths and abilities, so that they can fill in the gaps. Okay, that's truly what the Emperor does. The Emperor surrounds himself with people who have knowledge, wisdom that he does not have. And rather than going and learning all that stuff, he knows that he can just rely on those people to give him the information needed in order to take his plan to the next step and beyond. So if you're looking for work, it would have to be almost a community kind of atmosphere. I think that you would be stepping into right now. And to look for things like that, it's like team play. Okay, so you don't want a single proprietor just wanting one extra person to start manning the store or manning the books or manning the whatever it is. Okay, there really is a large sense of people in our lives this week and our interactions with people and how we invite them in or how we push them away. But when it comes to work and career, you're going to find the success is to be with groups of people. Okay, 3 or more. Absolutely. And yeah, allow them to shine their talents and abilities, but you have to show up and show what you have to offer as well. You can't be the silent partner. For relationships, oh, the 3 of Swords. We have some healing to do here when it comes to relationships. Maybe it's time to finally let go of that baggage that you've been carrying into the relationship and tearing down that wall and opening up your heart in some way. To take another step towards that person, to grow that relationship deeper and stronger. Maybe you've had a situation within your relationship where there needs to be a little bit of healing time involved. Maybe you need to help each other heal in some way. If you are dating, this is a week not to really put a lot into the individual people that you are dating, but rather to heal. Okay, I think that if you give yourself the time to heal, to become strong again, that the person that you invite in is going to be of a stronger caliber as well. So it's not, if you go out, then just experience the moment. You go on a date, just experience that moment for what it is. And don't attach anything more to it. Okay, because you never know. That person might be the person that you date long term. But I don't think this is the time to commit to that. I think it's a time to heal yourself. Or maybe allow them time to heal so that they are ready for your energy. And can be whole entering the relationship. Spirituality, we have the 6 of Cups. I don't care what they told you couldn't do, you can. This is oftentimes where our inner child got bruised, got damaged. People told us not to do, or not to think that way, or not to act that way, or not to expect that in our lives. You shouldn't, you couldn't, you mustn't, you can't kind of energy. And this is a time when you realize that it was only their opinion. It wasn't to be carved into stone. That you're so much more than they ever described you as being. That you can and you will and you must. It's something that's calling to you. So this is where, it's almost like doing some shadow work this week. Okay, maybe that helps the healing process in some way. And shadow work is really just going into the essence of why we don't feel complete, why we don't feel worthy, why we don't feel loved, or that we can give love or receive love in some way. Understanding where those walls went up, where those barriers went up, where those tripwires appeared in our path. Most times, just recognizing it dispels any kind of hold it had over you from going forward in the direction you wanted. So give yourself some time for meditation. Give yourself some time for prayer. Look within. Okay? Embrace your inner child. Even, you could do a meditation where you go back and meet yourself as a small child and give that child advice of how to go forward in their path. Home and family health. Well, we're not feeling too comfortable about this either, are we? We're seeing the lack in the relationship, the lack of where we are, the lack of what our home looks like, our living arrangements look like. We don't even feel that healthy this week. So it's time to rejuvenate yourself. It's time to, I see the needle going into the arm, giving you the injection of hope, of strength, of just knowing you've got this, just knowing that you have the talent, knowing you have the ability already, that you have walked paths in order to have this wisdom, in order to be the person you are today, so that you can go forward for greatness in your life. So it's about stopping that monkey mind from bringing up those negative experiences in your life and reminding you of where you seemingly failed, where you dropped the ball, where you didn't do what you should have done, or you did something that you shouldn't have done, whatever it may be. Forgiving yourself for that, and infusing yourself with rays of sunshine, rays of hope, rays of knowing that you are worthy of so much more than you have in this present moment, and that's only because you haven't gone in search of it yet. And you make that decision to go forward. You make that decision to start. Okay, we will get the Circle of Doors Tarot out here and pull a card. So yeah, this week could be a lot more about endings than new beginnings, and I think that has a lot to do with it being your birth month coming up. The sun moves into Aquarius, so you are looking at tying up those loose ends. You are looking at releasing some of that negative. You are looking at healing so that you can start your path with a renewed energy, a renewed strength. Okay, our card is the Seven of Keys, Perseverance. We had the 7 down here, but it was the 7 of Cups. You have middle of the road kind of energy here for the most part. Okay, anyways, the 7 of Keys, let's look it up in the book because they take tarot to a whole new level. Had I really so desired this bitter taste of becoming, another plate of delicacies for me to let rot, another wide-eyed admirer to twist my brow, another rude challenge from that smirking child. Why is getting what I asked for so irritating? It's definitely your energy this week. Perseverance. To choose a life of art and expression is to choose a difficult life. For the greater your power grows, the greater your struggles become. The brighter you shine, the more jealousies, deceptions, and manipulations will find their way to you. So do not shrink from the challenges that await your journey towards mastery. Stand tall, stand vigilant in the face of illegitimate criticisms and immature projections. If you hold tightly to that first spark that you set down that creative path, and keep those you trust close to you, you will persist through all the crashing waves, and you shall become stronger for it. Ask yourself, what are you willing to endure for the sake of your grandest goals? How will you keep your ambitions safe from the corruptions of fame and riches? How do you most reliably maintain your fiery center when you are assaulted by the storms of others? Your affirmations for this week are, I have a right to exist I have a right to exist and to express myself. I only accept critique from those I respect. My uniqueness is needed by the world. My dreams are worth fighting for. And we will get you a power thought card before you leave. And let me know if you've enjoyed this reading, how it aligns with you, or how it doesn't. Life is simple and easy. All that I need to know at any given moment is revealed to me at that time. I trust myself, I trust life, all is well. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.